Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a sneaker mega plan with me, but first I wanted to set up my planner for January. I'm going to be switching the cover paper that is on my cover on cover, and this is from Kaiser Craft that I've just cut down to fit into the COC, and it's very simple to do. And then I'm just going to go ahead and insert my Hobonichi Weeks into this COC. So there we have it, and it looks pretty new so that it doesn't look very monotonous on my shelf. And then I'm removing all the sticky notes up the front, and now let's move on to the monthly plan with me. So this is going to be the first plan with me. There will be another one for the weekly later on. So I'm just using this new pen that I got from Officeworks, and this is the first time that I'm using a felt tip to write on as my main pen in my Hobonichi Weeks. And this has a very fine nib, which is really nice because then I can write very tiny numbers onto my weeks. So here I'm making a tracker on the side, and I'm only tracking 3 things, but you can track 4 should you choose. And these are the things that I am tracking, but of course you can make more if you put it at the bottom, but I'm not going to do that because that is where my important tasks as well as my favorites will go. And that is the monthly. Now we're moving on to the weekly view. So I'm just preparing the page and brought out my pen and my ruler because this is a pen and ruler only spread. So there will be no other pens, and I feel like at the beginning of January I usually want to be as minimal as I can to set the mood right, so to speak. And I'm just lining the first box. I'm separating it from the rest of the page, and then here I'm making a little separation or a little section dividing the first half of the left page, and then I'm continuing to line or make one box line on the right hand side of the left page. And later you'll know why I am doing that. And I'm just lining all the way down from Monday through Saturday, or rather Sunday. And then I'm dividing that line into 5 different little sections. So this planner is my scheduler. So I write my schedule down so that I have a reference every time I open this planner. And then I'm also extending the daily section all the way to the right hand side, or rather to the right page. But I'm leaving the left hand side for notes, which you will see later. So I'm just extending the line that I have made from the left page onto the right, and then dividing that one box row into 5 different sections as well. I'm just making the tiny lines using my pen and my ruler, and then at the very end I'm going to section that off by making a straight solid line, and I'm deepening it as much as I can. So this is what we have so far. Now I'm going to go ahead and accomplish or write down some of the headers. So I wrote morning, and then 12 noon, and then the time of the day. And I'm doing that for each daily section. And this is what we have. So on this blank area, I wrote down notes as my header, and I'm gonna go ahead and write down my important info dump, but not necessarily daily tasks, because those will go into the timed area. So here I have markers that will mark the duration or the time as well as the tasks at the bottom of that line. You can also just use a single marker like what I have used here if it is a short task, an appointment, or short events. And this is our week finished, and I can't wait to use this and see how it'll go at the end of the week. If you're curious to see how my pages look like, make sure to follow me on Instagram, paperjoyph. That's it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. And this is what my monthly view looks like. And I really like how it turned out. Very minimal, very functional. And I hope that you were inspired by this plan with me in terms of the layout that you would like to use this week. And I'll see you in the next video.